the construction of the 710. I sit on the MTA board. I was one of two board members that voted against the environmental, moving forward with studying the environmental reviews of the construction of the 710. The reason I did that is because the MTA staff could not tell me what the project is. They couldn't tell me if it's going to be a straight line between 710 to 210, or if it's going to come up to Glassell Park, to Highland Park, to Mount Washington, and so they haven't defined what the project is. A lot of my constituents are fearing that there's going to be a freeway next to their homes now, but they haven't told us where that line is going to be drawn from. So I've been opposed to it, and I'll continue to be opposed to it. On top of that, the MTA does not have the money to build it. They got some money from Measure R. They have sent sales tax, but there was some money allocated to it. But other than that, we don't know. We haven't begun the total cost of what this is going to cost, and we don't know. Since we don't know how much it's going to cost, and we don't have the money, we may be spending millions of dollars on an environmental review process on a project we may never even build. So this is not going forward in the right way. And secondly, when I was on the Board of Education and we put a plan together to build 160 new schools in 8 years, we never got started on a project and studying the environmental reviews unless, one, we knew exactly what the project was, and there were designs and some preliminary designs, and we knew how much it would cost us. Why would we start environmental review if we didn't know if we could afford to build that school or not? I don't like the way this planning is going, but there's a mentality on the board that they want this project. They really want to see this project go forward. If I had my dithers, I would extend the rail lines that we're building throughout the county, which is very good news. The good news is that because of Measure R, we have money to build a lot more rail lines throughout the city and throughout the county. If you think about it, we're building the subway to the sea that some people thought we would never do. We're starting that process. I would extend rail that way and cut the Gold Line up to Pasadena and not leave a big gap of no rail line right there and depend on the 710 to be built.
Well, based on your schedule, we're out of time, so we're going to go